podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I don't want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold the record with you.
My job, I know my job, I know my situation. I want to fight. But it's going to be very difficult for both of us.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the immediate reaction to the fight of the century. And boy, did it live up to the hype. I mean, one Floyd Mayweather Jr. said he was going for a knockout. Both men said they were going for a knockout, and they really put on a performance. I have to admit, I am impressed with Conor McGregor. At the end of the day, that was the self-proclaimed TBE he was sharing the ring with, and he lasted all but 9 or almost 10 rounds until Floyd ultimately got the stoppage. We're going to talk about this one in depth. We're going to take your phone calls. Remember the number, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time if you want to voice your opinion on the Voice of the People hotline. We're going to be giving everybody maybe 15 to 30 seconds because the phone lines are jam-packed. There's a lot of you guys that want to talk. And not only that, we got to get to my co-hosts out in the Golden State that enjoyed this fight with me on our live fight chat. You could go back and watch that on our YouTube channel. We did that one today for free just so you get a taste of it.
Dollar D Beyonce production.
This is a beautiful performance against a very tough guy in Michael Johnson. How do you feel about it?
Fuck that. Conor McGregor.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You know me, Larry. From a wicked entrance, from a flip over the rock into a knockout. When the main thing is, I just hope the guy. I wish.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yes, the hipsters here. Haters beware. And God, what a fight. I mean, for anyone that was hating on this fight, you have to at least say it was fun. It was entertaining. This wasn't a Mayweather-Pacquiao situation. We got an entertaining scrap. And Mayweather winning by it was 10th round TKO was both impressive and also competitive and also enlightening in a lot of ways. It was just a mega event that lived up almost to all of the hype in a way that I didn't think it could. I think MMA fans, UFC fans, McGregor fans, you guys can at least hold your head up high. You guys can call into the show, eat your crow, but say, hey, he did good. You boxing fans have to at least say he did good. He did better than some of your guys. He did better than Robert Guerrero. He made it better than Canelo. There's a lot of guys who can say he did better than. So we have to at least give Conor the hat tip for that. You know, he did come out and put on a show when a lot of guys in this position haven't. And now we're back to reality. TBE. Obviously, Mayweather is 50-0, breaking that sort of pseudo, record of Rocky Marciano, and it's back to reality. And we're going to see, obviously, Sunday is Crow Day. Call back in on Sunday and eat that crow if you picked McGregor, or gloat if you picked Mayweather. And I can't wait to chop it up with the callers and with you, Ness.
Absolutely. And in order to get to those calls, we got to get to that 1,000 likes. So we want everybody to hit that thumbs up button. Once we get to 1,000 thumbs up, we're going to open up these phone lines. Remember that number, 1-425-569-5241. We're talking about the biggest fight of the century right now. Floyd Mayweather is in his locker room celebrating with everybody. Al Heyman on camera. Can you believe it?
Wow.
It's like a long
live television. Hold on.
Live TV.
Yo, we just saw Bigfoot, man. That's what it's
like. Wow. Wait till you see all the still shots of that one. So what we witnessed, Matt, was Mayweather definitely throw his typical fighting style out the window and sacrifice that to land shots. Now we're getting pictures of Conor McGregor in his dressing room. Obviously, I have the volume turned down in order to do this live reaction show with you guys. Once we get to that 1,000 likes, we're going to open up these phone lines. Conor does seem to have that bruised eye there. And Post-fight, he said that basically the referee robbed him of this one. The referee should have let him go down and get back up, let him get to his corner and regroup. I'm going to say I agree with Conor slightly, Matt, because I didn't see anything that indicated Mayweather was going to hurt Conor. I seen Conor more fatigued than Mayweather being putting a hurting on him, right? What do you think?
I think he was fatigued and then had a hurting thrown at him by Mayweather. You can't take those shots for too long. Even if you're not going down, you can still be taking concussion blows. Regardless of whether or not McGregor went down, he probably got a concussion tonight. Let's just be honest. Those last 5 to 6 right hands that Mayweather landed were brutal. And yes, McGregor can be a little bit wobbly when he's tired, blah, blah, blah. But fighter safety is of a concern. And with an 0-0 guy in boxing fighting Floyd Mayweather, I err on the side of caution. I don't want this absolutely entertaining spectacle to be defined by a fighter getting hurt unnecessarily.
I agree. I agree where you're coming from. And as far as a concussion, you might be right. I mean, Floyd landed numerous straight right hands. Numerous. I was getting texts from people saying they were nervous. You know, people still don't know who won. And again, Floyd Mayweather won by stoppage. But Conor made a good account of himself. Matt, I asked that if Conor went 12 rounds, it'd be competitive. Do you think this performance gets him another dance in boxing?
Not with Mayweather, but if he wanted to go in and fight another boxer, he definitely can. And let's be completely honest here. If he fought the rumored Paulie Malignaggi fight on St. Paddy's Day in New York or Brooklyn, he could very well win that, and I would probably pick McGregor, to be completely honest. You don't do this to Mayweather and you're bad and you're trash. I don't believe in that. I think a lot of people grossly underestimate
game plan, because wait a minute, Jim Gray questioned Mayweather, because you're basically, you know, dancing around the same topic that Jim Gray was saying, like, hey, maybe you lost a step. I mean, Conor landed on you. He said, no, that was the game plan, Matt. Why are you trying to make it seem like it's not? Real quick, I want to send a quick shout out to Dalton Judge, who gave us a super chat, and he said he wasn't throwing back. That's why it was stopped, Matt, in terms of the stoppage. They're saying McGregor wasn't throwing back. That's why they had to stop it. Remember to hit that thumbs up button so we can open up these phone lines, ladies and gentlemen. We get to that 1,000 likes. We're going to get to all these callers that are racing to get their immediate reactions off.
I forgot what I was talking about exactly. Oh yeah, I remember. I think there's a lot of people grossly underestimated Conor's skill in boxing, and maybe B, MMA fighters' skill in boxing overall. Again, Conor was very crude at times, was rough around the edges at certain points, especially with those hammer fists, especially with the way he was clinching.
I mean, this referee was very lenient, bro. He gave him a lot of chance.
We can get to that in a second, because I very much agree with you there. But we saw a little bit of things where we could tell that he wasn't, not necessarily comfortable in there, but he doesn't really know how to do in terms of muscle memory. He doesn't have the same technique that we understand or that we see commonly with boxers. If he had another 6 months, 9 months, a year of solid boxing training, he would improve that drastically. And I think a lot of guys who are quote unquote good boxers in MMA have some comparable skill that could translate to the C level or maybe the low B level in boxing. Absolutely. And I think a lot of boxing fans need to start reevaluating that potentially.
What do you think Paulie's saying right now? For real. I know he's on a telecast, but what do you think he's saying inside?
Like in his head?
Yeah.
He's thinking, fuck, like, I can't fight that. I'm going to get hurt. Come on, man. Like,
oh, I was thinking more along the lines like, yeah, thanks, Floyd. You know what I mean? Like,
but you can't say that because McGregor looked good. Like, you can't say, "Oh man, Floyd did it for boxing." Floyd, you got touched up a bit. You should not have been getting touched up. And yes, you were alluding to Jim Gray saying that maybe Floyd was a little bit older, maybe Floyd didn't have the right game plan. Those could be true, but it doesn't matter. The optics of it is that you're getting touched up by an MMA guy. Those first 4 to 5 rounds, that's hard to go back and say, "Oh, Floyd's just old. Floyd's just X, Y, Z." No, Floyd was getting touched up by an MMA fighter. We have to at least come to that reality.
Yo, it's true because, I mean, we've seen him look better versus Canelo, Guerrero, where people they barely touch him. But I think that he knew Conor had nothing. Like you heard in his post-fight, he said that was the game plan. We were going to let him, unload all his big shots and then finish him in the late, Yeah,
and again, I know people are saying, Floyd was walking him down. That's why he was getting hit. Floyd, you're not supposed to be getting hit by an MMA fighter. You should be representing the sweet science in this fight, and you didn't. You decided to what?
I can't believe that you're criticizing because he took a few shots. He went for the knockout. So
I'm not criticizing it. I'm just saying we can't excuse it. We can't. We can't just say, "Oh, Mayweather's old." Like, we can't just.
No, I don't think people are going to say Mayweather's old, Matt. But I think at the same time, as a conscious human being, you have to say to yourself, "Well, Mayweather sacrificed his impeccable defense to give us the knockout that we crave."
But he wasn't going for the knockout in the first 4 rounds. Hold on, time. He wasn't going for the first. He wasn't going for a knockout in the first 4 rounds. He was getting touched up.
He was throwing a lot of straight rights, a lot of lead rights. Bro.
That's great. I'm talking about the first 4 rounds where he lost. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care about later on when Conor got tired and Floyd obviously figured it out just like usual. Like, I'm talking about the time when he got touched up in a way that boxers, world champion boxers, haven't touched him up, and the optics of that are bad.
So what are you saying? This merits a rematch based on?
No. I'm just saying the boxing fans that said Conor ain't shit, MMA ain't shit. You guys have to reassess that. You can't watch this fight and say that to me anymore. And I can't say that anymore. Yes, there are levels between these guys, but the levels are much closer than what we first thought.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of hammer fists, a lot of hits behind the head, a lot of clinching, a lot of grappling. Just because someone is in there doesn't mean that they're on the same level.
I didn't say they're on the same level. I never once said that. And I even specifically said that their levels are just closer than what we previously thought. I'm very specific with my words for that reason.
Yeah, I wouldn't even agree with that. I mean, closer
than what we first thought. What did you think this fight was going to be, Ness? Did you think Conor had any chance? And then in the live chat, you were saying, "Oh, we're going to get an upset, Matt." So you can't sit here and say, "Oh, Conor did not exceed expectations," because he did. For boxing fans like you, for hardcore boxing fans, he exceeded all of your expectations, I would say.
I wouldn't know. I mean, look, you can't say he exceeded, right?
Yes.
That's the mystery of the unknown. That's the mystery of the unknown. We didn't know what he would bring. So, yeah, I was excited that he was able to use his jab in the first round.
What did you expect?
Good range.
Did you expect the first 4 rounds to look the way they did? No, you didn't. None of us did, except if you were picking Conor. The only people that saw the first 4 rounds looking that way were people that were picking Conor. People that are picking Floyd did not see it going that way. Even the people that are picking him by decision even weren't seeing it like that. They were saying Floyd was just going to toy with him. He was going to pull a really pep round and win a round without throwing a punch. We were going to see stuff like that. That's what we thought. And we didn't see that. We saw a competitive fight. The fight exceeded expectations in terms of entertainment in ring, and Conor exceeded his own expectations and our own. I think that's just a reality at this point.
I mean, I'll play this game with you because it was a fun fight. It wasn't a typical Mayweather fight. So, yeah, he exceeded because he also was a novice that I didn't expect to go this long. I actually contemplated putting money on like 1 through 6 for knockout, and I would have lost it all thinking that he would have got the knockout between 126. He didn't even go for it. But I want to get to this super chat real quick from Ivan Flores. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, don't know how to feel about this fight. If it wasn't for the big names, that would be one ugly ass fight. It would be, especially based off Conor's, hammer fists and, Adrian Broner like straddling.
And very quickly, for anyone saying that, oh, Floyd pulled a triple G, like he was just carrying him. You mean the same Floyd that's been talking for decades saying, I'm going to be the guy that doesn't take the punishment, that doesn't have the brain damage, that isn't slurring his words. He's been saying that for decades, and all of a sudden, he just allowed himself to get hit? I don't believe that, and you don't believe that. Let's just be real.
Well, we shall see. We are looking for a couple of more thumbs up so that we can get to these phone lines. We got people calling in all over. If you want to call us internationally, add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. That's NESTORGIBBS. And that phone number is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. We're going to go out to these phone lines, Matt. Let's go out to our sponsors and then California.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Matt, I think we're doing 15 seconds on this one? It's late already, right? 15 seconds? What are we giving, 20?
15 is fine.
15. Here we go.
The info Joe.
Tell them the truth, yo. Tell them the truth.
This portion of the show we call In the
It's the
Know,
Info Joe.
presented by my
Tell them the
brother.
truth, yo. Tell them the truth.
Info Joe and Cali, talk to me. Info Joe over there. Talk to me. 15 seconds, go.
Yo. Hey, man, shout out to the boxing gods. Just to let everybody know, boxing is motherfucking king. I didn't want a decision, and I didn't care how I got it. I just wanted him to be stopped because he's disrespected boxing and said boxing is a half a fight, and boxing is easy. It's nothing.
Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen, you got to get your thoughts together. You got 15 seconds. We want your immediate reaction, so you can't be long-winded. A lot of people out there. We're going to Idris in the UK. Go. Idris. Skype, Idris, UK. Oh, boy. Fall asleep face. Going out to Amin in New Jersey. Talk to us.
Yo, the first thing I thought about it when I saw it was the fact that it reminded me of the Jack Johnson, like when they stopped the footage when he knocked out the Great White Heights like 100 years ago. That's my call.
All right. Thanks for calling in. We're going out to the 936-439. 936-439. First time caller. 936-439. First time caller.
Yeah. First time caller.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, what's up? This is Simeon calling from Huntsville.
Simeon?
AKA Psychotic 187. Yes.
All right, 15 seconds, brother. What's your immediate reaction?
Man. Well, I always wanted to see that mixed martial arts combined with boxing. Now, once they finally understand how technical boxing is, they can you can put those two styles together, mixed martial arts, and it's gonna be even better. I can't wait to see what's coming next.
Cut it.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in. Everybody's getting 15 seconds. We're going to the 210-988. 210-988. Who's this? First time caller?
Yeah, first time caller.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, yeah, my name is Victor, calling from San Antonio, Texas.
Victor from Texas, San Antonio. Talk to us. 15 seconds, go.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. I just figured McGregor, he was gonna get knocked out, or not knocked out, but he was gonna get dealt with. I mean, it had to happen, but he came out of his box. But Mayweather did his thing. I mean, he's a legend. He's a boxing legend. There's no way that you can compete against someone who's been doing that for so many years. So it was a good fight. It was worth the money.
Well, all right, brother. Thanks for calling in. We're going out to Santiago in L.A. Talk to us.
Hey, guys. So I'm pleasantly surprised with how the fight turned out. It was just one of those days where both guys had the right guy. Mayweather had the right guy to bring out someone we haven't seen since his days when he was fighting Corrales. See you guys on Sunday.
All right, Santiago, thanks for calling in. We're going back out to Skype. Muhammad, talk to us in West Africa, right? South Africa.
Yes, sir. I'm back.
All
It
right.
was a good fight. I don't agree with Matt. Conor didn't have Floyd in any trouble. Floyd was carrying him for like the first 5 rounds to get him tired, and I'm very happy with the result. That's my call.
All right, Muhammad, thanks for calling in. Idris, talk to us.
Yeah, man. I had a great time watching this fight, man, with some of my favorite friends, some of the closest friends in my life I could watch this with. So I had a great time watching this, man. This was a good event for me, worth the money.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in. Let me get to some other callers here. We are going to Josue in the Lower Oregon. 15 seconds, go.
Fuck the UFC and fuck Conor McGregor. And that's all I got. Long live boxing.
Okay, Josue in the Lower Oregon. Mike Jerry, 15 seconds, go.
Just listening.
All right, brother. Marcus in D.C., go.
Hey, third base in New York. They caught the gas face. Conor caught the gas face. I don't think he did better than he thought. He fought a guy that was going to take him to deep water and get him tired. Conor McGregor would have lost by knockout in the 5th round of Triple G or Canelo. I'm out Sunday.
All right, Marcus, thanks for calling in. We're going to Shy Money in Minnesota. Talk to us. Well, actually, Shmoney in Minnesota.
Shmoney in his. Yep, it's Shmoney. Shmoney from the Swampy Lakes of Minnesota. I'm going to have to give a shout out to Mayweather with the hits, but, if it was McGregor's fight in the MMA, he would have had him in the first round. Peace.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in. Let me get to the 916-562. First-time caller.
Hey, this is Jessica. I'm from Cali, calling in Sacramento. I think Mayweather, he's a strategic fighter. He knew what he was doing. He ran him out of gas. And at the end, he still won. So that was his whole game plan, I think. Good fight.
Well, all right. Thank you for calling in. We're going out to the 786-493. 786-493.
What it do, man? This is Lil Durag. I'm calling from the MIA to 305. Look, man, I'm going to set this clear. Your boy was saying that Floyd got touched up. Of course, man. That boy got 2 hands. Of course he's going to get touched up. The point is, Floyd outsmarted him. He was a tactical. He said he wasn't powerful. He didn't have speed, but the boy was moving. The boy couldn't hit him. So when Conor would lay on him, Floyd was just laughing at him. Floyd was smarter and overall the best fight.
I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember you got 15 seconds each caller. We're going to the 410-236. 410-236. First time caller.
Nah, man, this is Noah, Baltimore. I've been in.
Noah, what's going on? 15 seconds, go.
What's happening? Hey, he beat his ass. He took his time. That's his style. And Matt, you're wrong, man. He did like Floyd beat his ass. Anyway, so
Floyd did beat his ass, but he also got touched up.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in. Youssef in H-Town. Talk to us. 15 seconds, go.
I just want to say, man, that Matt is kind of mad, man. Let me tell you something, man. One thing they say Floyd was going to run. He brought it to him. The reason why he got touched up because Floyd did not respect his game. He brought it to him, and he TKO'd him. That's it. I'm out.
Well, all right, Matt, you became the villain of tonight's show, buddy.
Because everyone seems to be addressing me. Why can't we? Why is it not a reality that Floyd also outsmarted him, kicked his ass,
and got
touched up? Like I don't get why those two things can't, or those three things can't exist. Like if in your opinion, or not your opinion, Ness, but all these people calling in and saying Floyd didn't get hit at all, or he let him do it. I mean, Robert Guerrero didn't touch him in the first 4 rounds like this. Canelo didn't touch him up in the first 4 rounds like this. But Conor did. And regardless of what you may think out there, callers, Floyd has said on the record multiple times that he is not that type of guy. He doesn't take unnecessary shots. And yeah, you can say you didn't respect him, but he got touched up as a result. And yeah, it didn't end up affecting him at all. The power from McGregor didn't affect Mayweather at all, but he got touched up by a guy that shouldn't be touching him up.
Going out to the 862-215. 862-215. First time caller.
Hello, hi, yes, I'm a first time caller. All I have to say is that they cannot mix MMA fighting, which is to destroy and kill and draw blood, with boxing, who is just to land punches and power punches. And the referee should have never stopped that fight. Never stopped that fight. Let him fall down to the ground and let him get dizzy so people can see that they cannot do that.
What's your name?
My name is Enid. I am from New Jersey.
Enid, thanks for calling in. I told you, Matt, this fight brought the women out. That's the second female caller today. We're going, on this show specifically, we're going to the 504-218. Conor McGregor stopped by Mayweather. What's your immediate reaction?
I felt robbed because McGregor deserved to get his ass knocked out. The fight should have won at least one more round. Matt, you tripping. I don't understand your boxing IQ after this. Floyd said he was walking forward and doing whatever he needed to do to stop him. So all that shit talking about he's a strategic fighter, that went out the window, and that was his game plan. That's my call.
Yeah, and he got touched up.
718-7.
I mean, hold on, very quickly, people are saying that he threw out the game plan. Yeah, so you're saying that he got touched up then because he wanted to get touched up. Okay, cool. You can say that Floyd did that willingly, but you can also say that Conor threw the shots and landed those shots to touch him up in those first 4 rounds. Both are true.
Wow. There is a shitload of callers.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get through all these people. Holy shit. Yo, man, wow.
That is a lot.
Yeah, I'm not even putting down names. I'm just looking for ringers and stuff.
I just noticed the amount. All right, let's go down the line. We're going to speed this up. All right, guys. So pay attention. And remember, you only got 15 seconds. Man, Skype is blowing up too. This, I told you, this is a crazy one. Look, they're not even letting me connect them. They're so they're thirsty here to get in. Slow down. All right. We're going out to the 5. No, we went to the 504. We're going out to the 718. Did we go to the 718? We have to go to 718. 730. 718, 730. 15 seconds, go. Oh, late clock.
It was in the Philly show. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. Go.
Flo was in the Philly show, walking Conor down, taking shots just to prove a point. Not because of Conor's superior boxing skills. All right, that's all I got to say.
Matt, they don't like it, man. Let me go to Skype. I'm going to go to Skype here. Mr. Lazado. Oh, he hung up. David Beanie, talk to me.
Hey, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I personally thought that Floyd just carried him for the first, just let him. Floyd could have won those first 2 rounds easily if he wanted to. Just wanted to give the fans a bit of a show, to be honest with you, and obviously let Conor land a few punches. I really don't think those first few. If Floyd didn't want those first few rounds to be competitive, then they wouldn't have been, in my opinion. And that's my call.
Well, all right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in. We're going out to, who do we got here? We got the 856469. 856469.
Hey, yo, my name's Andrew. I wanted to say, trust the process. I'm from Philly, all right? And Mr. Conor McGregor, he deserved that win. All right, I'm out.
All right. Conor deserved the win. 920. You're up. 920.
What's going on?
What's up, brother? 15 seconds, go.
Hey, I'm straight from Detroit, man. I'm straight from Detroit. I feel like that Floyd win just did a lot for black people, man.
Well, all right, brother. Let's get to the 770-624. 770-624.
Shit, man. Yeah. What's up?
Talk to us.
Hey, this real talk. Hey, I think it's bullshit, man. They fucking I mean, he carried him because he knew Conor was strong with counter punches. Conor was outboxing in the early rounds, and I think if he would have been in shape, he could have easily beat Floyd. He could have easily beat Floyd if he was in shape to fight as a boxer. He's an MMA fighter, so he couldn't fight.
Cut it.
We're going out to Skype. Lozado, talk to me. Fontes, what's up, brother? Lazaro, you scared now? You've been calling in nonstop on Skype. Or Lazarus, whatever. Fontes, help me here. We're moving on. We're going to 832-908. 832-908. All right. 251-800. 251-800.
Hello?
251-800.
Are you there?
Yes, sir. Talk to us.
Yo, man, I just wanted to say, man, for real, man, Floyd is both of his feet, man, were squared up. That's part of the reason why he was getting hit. He was never in a boxing position the first 4 rounds. And then I think it was a little early stoppage, but I think they protected him from getting hurt.
Well, all right, brother. Thanks for calling in. I want to go back out to the super chat and a big thank you to Ivan Flores, who just did another super chat, Matt, and this one is especially for you. He says, Ness, tell Matt Conor gets no credit or trying to, I guess he meant to put for trying to play patty cake with Floyd. We're going out to Hands of Stone on Skype. Talk to me.
Some bitter boxing fans out there.
What I want to say, tell Matt to shut the fuck up in the graveyard. He's butthurt. Like,
How my butt hurt. My prediction was exactly right. Late round stoppage, rounds 8 through 10.
But you tried to get a moral win by saying Conor did better than expected. 404-953. 404-953. 15 seconds, go. Yo, Blog Talk is so slow, right?
Bro, I won't hold you, bro. You're wilding. If Mayweather wasn't walking up to this guy, he would not got no hits. The reason why Canelo and all those guys were hitting Mayweather because he fought them with respect to their boxers. He ran up to me until McGregor because he's not a boxer. He knew that he was light work. You feel me? So if I do
Mayweather, who forever said, I don't want to get hit with punches, I'm not that guy, now want to get hit by punches. Interesting.
609-457. 609-457. Talk to us.
Yo, it's East Coast J, man. I gotta agree with Matt. McGregor, he did impress me a little bit. Mayweather did his thing. And I want you guys to touch on Davis. Why does he keep missing weight?
Save that for Sunday show, baby. We'll talk about that. 301. Why does he keep missing weight? You hear this, man? Miss weight once, now all of a sudden you've been doing it. 301-300, 301-300. First time caller? All right. Well, Matt, guess what? We're obviously not going to get to everybody.
No, we're not, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
And it was an immediate reaction show. We went on for a good 30-something minutes there to give the world their opportunity to get it off their chest, how they felt about the big fight, the money fight, the big one. I hope to see Conor back. That's my final thoughts. Hopefully, Jim Gray baited him in. Showtime obviously is interested in him, right? He's like, you sure you're going to go back to the UFC and fight for those
less
checks?
So, Dana White in the back was like, that motherfucker Jim Gray.
Yo, listen, and McGregor has McGregor Entertainment. That was the only banner hanging high other than Showtime and Floyd Mayweather's banner above the fight. So McGregor has a lot of thinking to do. Like you said, you're probably not the only one that feels that this was a moral victory for UFC and McGregor. He went pretty far with the self-proclaimed the best ever. What can we say? I wish he would have done a little bit better to maybe merit a rematch. Maybe do it all over again. I mean, look, I can't wait now to report on the numbers. How many buys did it do? How many people bought this one? How many people were watching? That's what I'm interested to know. Whoa. But yeah, man, I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. And don't forget to subscribe here to the YouTube channel right here. Make sure you click on that notification bell so you can get those notifications every time we go live. We've done a bunch of live shows today, and you probably missed a few because you were not subscribed. So, Matt, take it away.
Final thoughts. This was an event that really lived up to, I would say not lived up to, it exceeded almost every expectation. It was a competitive fight when we didn't suspect it was going to be competitive. McGregor fans thought it was going to be a first round KO. And boxing fans thought, man, like there's no way McGregor can even hit him. And both turned out to be wrong. Both fans turned out to be wrong. What we got was a little bit more in the middle. And I think we need to sort of reassess maybe where Floyd's at in his career, maybe where McGregor's skills are. And if that upsets you, then maybe you're a little bit bitter about it. Maybe you're a bitter boxing fan that didn't want to see TBE get touched up the way he did. Maybe that upset you in a way that now you have to make an excuse for it. That, Floyd wanted to get hit. Floyd was old. You're making up excuses now. And then McGregor fans, MMA fans, UFC fans, you guys can't come in here and say, if he fought a real fight, it would have been over. Doesn't matter. Conor accepted these rules, and he lost under these rules. So that's the reality of the situation. An epic event, an epic night to say the least. Can't wait to see what the numbers are like. I'm Matt Hipster Hunter. You can find me at Mixed Combat News, Matt Hunter TBV on Instagram, and my MMA podcast, Mixed Combat Radio, is on Patreon, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, etc. Peace.